Hey, 0 drop frames. That's nice. Let me see. Are we good? We seem to be good. I didn't open the project yet. Haha. Silly old me. Where? Why can't I see projector Godot? Am I blind? I think I am. There we go. There we go. I need to still put myself into streamer mode on Discord and ping the server. I'll do that in a second. User settings, streamer mode enabled. Let me go here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So what are we doing today? I think I want to explore the I'm on main branch currently. I want to explore mesh editing more. So basically streaming the voxel data directly to the GPU and having the GPU like render it instead of meshing on the CPU. It's not exactly like that, but you know, that's like close enough. First, I'm gonna stash these changes and do a build. I'm gonna have to recompile everything. But because I updated my dependencies, and I kind of want to test if the performance is worse. I swear we're in the same exact line of code a few times. That's fine, and then we want to go to player. I want to... yeah. This... There we go. Now we test how fast this happens. Let's see. Run this a few times. I think 3 times is a good middle ground between like accuracy and taking forever to do it. But I'm gonna test on debug and like relays builds. I'm just gonna test the debug builds. I select text. Okay. I missed a G, that's fine. Type it in manually. So I should check that everything looks fine. Oh, I mean, lights are still fucked because of something. What if I place a light Oh, it's not right. That's interesting. So I initialized this incorrectly or somehow or something. But I know if I like saved and reloaded this world, then it would work fine. It would work fine then. I need to investigate that. Well, I might have to. If the mesh latticing stuff doesn't actually give me like tons better performance, then I'm gonna have to investigate it. Please select the text. There we go. Now, I don't actually need these exact. Well, okay. It's a temporary commit. I'm gonna restore these because there's also like there's this one fix that I had to do. Wait, I hadn't even recompiled yet. I just trusted that I did. Let me restash those. Let me restart the compilation. So this is with the old dependencies. The one that I just did was the updated dependencies. Whoopsie. It didn't finish recompiling. Or was it like a fucked middle ground? Anyway. I'm gonna mark this as like we don't know what this was. I should have checked if the compilation was done. Takes a while, holy. Anyway, also I was thinking I could I realized I was closed Steam earlier and I'm reopening it. Anyway, I bought a neat little game that I saw a while ago, Beton Brutal. I was thinking I could try this on stream sometime. Oh. Okay, okay. I didn't know that Beton Brutal supported custom levels. It seems like a pretty decent game. I'll try it out at some point. And holy, this compilation takes a while. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this later. I'm not gonna update the dependencies now. I want to work on the fucking mesh latticing. Out of these, yeah, discard the stash. Sure. Yep. 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 Now I have to still recompile, which is fine. I hope this isn't like a fucked middle ground or something. I have to actually delete the target folder. How long should I give this? 5 minutes? I don't think it has ever taken that long. Oh, okay. Going forward one. So if it's not done at 45, then I'm gonna try. We'll see. What is stash changes here? Stuff here. Matrix. I think that's wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Matrix 8 numbers. Yes. That is exactly what I'm doing. And while I'm waiting for this compilation, that for some reason takes ages, I can show you. I full screened the game and for some reason it wanted to go to the background. That's fair. I probably just clicked twice. But yeah, I mean I have like voxel lights. I have a bunch of stuff. Let me get some stairs going. Stone stairs. You know, stairs connect to each other. They do this kind of deal. Stair stepping is here. I still have to redo raycasting to be better. The current one kind of works, but it needs to be redone. My mouse still wants to double click. Oh well. Yeah. The idea is, like, the initial idea I had for a game with this was a game about exploring liminal spaces. Then I realized that I'm not good at building. And it's a very, like, difficult task. So then I decided, okay, I should maybe make like a parkour game first, right? And that's a bit easier. And currently I'm exploring a different like technique for rendering. So I don't have to mesh on the CPU. It's called mesh latticing. There's a very good, very good video for it. I can link it. You can check it out if you're interested in voxels. I highly recommend to check this out sometime. But I'm gonna try it out. If it's gonna give me like good performance increases, then I will go ahead and, you know, use the technique. And if it doesn't, then I'll rip. I'm gonna have to figure out something. Because currently, if I also, how's the compilation doing? It's still going. If I go to a level stone field, it's first of all they're gonna take a while to load because meshing takes time. And currently I'm not doing greedy meshing, I'm only doing naive meshing. It will also take a hit to the FPS when I have too many blocks. But yeah. I'm doing rendering myself, I'm doing physics myself. Well, I mean, rendering is handled by Godot, but I'm doing the meshing part. Physics is completely me. Networking will be completely me, eventually. Aside from, like, some stuff from Godot where it's like, oh, send a packet, maybe. What else? Sound is gonna be assisted by Godot. Yep. This is most likely gonna be a bit of a more boring stream. Hey, actually, it completed. Nice. And you can see the frame drops when I just look at this. Actually, I don't know. Hopefully I get the mesh latticing to actually show something on the screen today. That would be very great. Yeah, well, I mean, the networking is like a wishlist thing. I haven't actually done it yet. You know? Physics are, like, here already, right? So, when I, like, move around here, it is all controlled by me. And everything is a axis aligned bounding box, like all the colliders, so it is not that difficult. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. And how does it integrate? It is with GD extension. Actually, we have this Godot Rust. There's like, this is the 3.x version, GD native, and this is the 4.x version, GD extension. And what it looks like on the actual code size, well, code side, is that where do I have struct blocks. So you have to derive Godot class and like did this here as well. Well, I'm making my code be a node in the scene tree, for reasons mostly just so I can make child nodes easier. And then you have to do like some impl inode stuff. So basically a constructor. And then all your functions that you can call from Godot, you put into another implementation block here. And I've decided to make them just like thin interface functions, where like the Godot exclusive stuff is here, or like stuff exclusive to like interacting with the node or like the struct that holds everything, right? So if I load a world, then like I'm gonna manipulate the struct in here, but the actual function that gets all the data, it's in a separate function. If I go here, function load world, then here's a loading logic. Weepy. Yeah. Yep. Oh, nice. Build completed. It just took 4 minutes and 44 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Yeah. I'm gonna update the dependencies off stream because that takes a long time. But anyway, and the current thing that I'm exploring, as I said, mesh latticing. I'll link the video as well, actually. Where do we have lattice test? If I go here, you can see a some kind of a block here. Also, console right now is in purely GDScript, but yep. Eventually some stuff like a full command is gonna be on the Rust side instead. And you can see, like we can render this no problem, right? And there's some frame drops maybe. But mostly there's like no problems rendering this all of this stuff. Granted, if I this lattice shader, I can do something a little different. If I make this, I hope my stream doesn't crash. If I go offline in a second, it's because my GPU was overloaded. Nice, it seems to be fine. I get more frame drops, but this is like more complicated terrain to put on the screen. I just discard some of the faces here. And now I just need to actually stream the real voxel data onto this lattice, and then I can see how it performs for real. And I can see how viable it is. And the thing is, with the mesh lattice like this, I could actually show this thing. Let's not discard anything. Let me do this again, where it's times 0, not equals 0. Mixed. Let's make the lattice like 10 by 10 by 10. Actually, this is still very much like you don't get to see what it's like. So I'm gonna remove all the other sides except like for X. So you can see we have slices like this, and this is just 2 triangles, and that's the entire face. And you can just discard some of these pixels in the middle, and that's a hole, right? And you can discard an entire like lattice face, and it's no problem. At least it shouldn't be. That's the theory, right? Yeah, we'll see how it actually performs. And if I want something, let me do a fill command. 3 stairs? Yes. So, well, black stairs are like the worst to show this with because they don't have shading. But now I have something like stairs. I'm gonna need like more dense lattices, you know, because this face right here in the middle, it also needs to be displayed. If I only have faces like within the full block intervals, then stairs are impossible to display. But what I also realized, I realized this off stream actually, is that I could have denser faces in the middle where the player is, and then when you go further out, and you wouldn't be able to notice anyway, you can just have these faces be more sparse. You know, you just drop a few from the middle, you know, like do every other. And that's already how like height map LOD is done. There's just like a mesh centered on the player, and it's more dense in the middle. And you know, you just displace the vertices according to some height map data. Right. So I would basically be doing the same but for 3D terrain with voxels. And I don't know. It sounds like it should work. It really does. And if it does work, if the rendering performs well enough, then remeshing is no longer an issue at all. And what that means is I can rapidly change the world. I can do like massive edits, and it will just like snap. It will just work. It will be immediately in existence. And the only potential bottleneck for that is how fast can we transmit data to the GPU. And that's also a problem with meshes, right? Like with the lattice, you only need to say, oh, like, oh, these voxels, they're air now. And then the next frame, the GPU will just discard those pixels. But yeah. Those are the current plans. And yeah, this is with all the lattice faces. It just seems like a cube. And if I go inside, it's just all these overlapping faces everywhere. Let me actually remove just one of these. Yeah. This is with just the Y faces missing. Yippee! Let's see, how do we want to do this? I guess we could start with a 16 by 16 by 16 lattice, just to get started. And this is really annoying. I can't do an expression here for the size of the voxel grid, and I can't even evaluate that, bro. I have to manually change this. Yep. Let me see. Oh, the quote at the end. Oh, actually, it doesn't fuck up the link. Okay, nice. I might have seen this. I'll check it out later again. Let me read the rest of the message. Voxels. Good to see you after a long time. Oh, I just connected dots in my head that it's you. Holy. I don't know why, but I just skipped the fact that you're Matrix. But yeah, good seeing you. And good luck on the exams. I hope you do well. Also, I realized I don't have my Obsidian notes. I don't want to leak them on stream. There you go. I'm gonna unhide my screen. Yeah, see you around. I don't know if I need to do any Rust code yet. I really just need to first get this indexing working for sure. So I guess I'm gonna generate some kind of 3D texture on GDScript and prototype that way, because it is faster than trying to like interface with the Rust code as well. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna do this at all. Not gonna do this. Not gonna do this. What do we do here? Don't want to do this either. We're just gonna say, I guess we're gonna have grayscale blocks. And I don't also want to like stream color data directly. I am just gonna tell the GPU like what block is supposed to be there, and then it will reference a texture atlas to know what each pixel/voxel color should be, and it will work out that way. I just realized I could make my like block textures be actual 3D textures. So instead of like trying to project, like how would I? Let me show you. What does stone look like currently? For example, we have all these, top, bottom, front, back, any textures, whatever, and yeah, there's 2D textures slapped on the sides of the cube. But what I could do, this is a thought that I had before actually, I could have a mode where you literally jump in the game and you can make your own models by placing down cubes of different colors. That would be hella cool. But I think for now I have to adapt the 2D textures. But eventually I kind of do want to have 3D textures for all the blocks. If you do want to do like partial destruction temporarily, then you would see that like accurate insides. But that's for some other day, not today. For now, I guess we are going to use the voxel data as color data. We can delete these. We can delete most of these. We only need one number. We say voxels index. I don't know what the division should be. Let's just say we don't divide it yet. Actually, there should be another if statement here. If voxel equals 0, discard. Else, we go into here. Oh. Fair enough. So we can't have full black, but that's fine. This is going to be transparent. What happens if I just run this now? I think we just see nothing. Yeah, there's nothing around anywhere. We need the actual voxel data now. Mm-hmm. I need to make this a variable so I can actually get the autocomplete. Uh-huh. Can I not set the shader parameter? I should be able to. There we go. I need to do the ass trick because for some reason static typing doesn't give you autocomplete all the time. And here I replace the entire array. Yeah. I hope that I can somehow replace only part. Mm-hmm. Well, if I can't set parts, then I just need... I need something cursed. Separate variable for each voxel. No, that wouldn't even work. Damn. Anyway. What do we set it as? Let's save our voxels. Array. Four 096. 0 to 4. What will this do? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff and also a bunch of missing faces, but I don't think the missing faces are done correctly. This is like half missing. Let me... Yeah, so this is a single block. It's not supposed to be like this. We're rendering snowflakes and not blocks. Let me try to fix this maybe. Place on top. If I change this right now, will I see the changes live? No? Okay. That's fair. Still not the right way. I need to minus the world normal instead of plussing it here. still a snowflake. Hmm. Also shouldn't need this here. It's still gonna be incorrect, but it's gonna be incorrect at a different location. Let me do this. Hmm. Maybe big brain time? Almost. It's more correct, but it's not correct yet. I don't think this is gonna be right either. Yeah, no, it is not. I'm gonna poke around a bit and then I'll actually try to think about this. Okay, so Okay, I'm gonna place down light blocks because they don't look so good. I just can't place down lights because this is not a loaded world. So how are we accessing this? You're supposed to look at the center and then oh, I think I realized what's wrong. Almost. Yeah, isn't Z fighting action here? Z fighting with air, I guess. Should we plus the normal instead? It's even more Z fighting, I feel like. Wait, did it just disappear? No, I played the main scene and not this current scene. And this is not it. No, eh. Still, what? Oh, yeah, because it's offset from the lattice. Okay, okay. I think this part is not needed anymore at all. But how do you make this access the correct location? You're basically taking samples at the very surface of the mesh, and it's just going haywire. I guess I could try removing the normal offsets completely. I should try that. Minus normal times 0. It still doesn't like life. It actually fights even more now. Like every surface fights now. Previously it was only some of the surfaces that were fighting. This is not gonna be good either. Oh, yeah, it's a complete gray box. But yeah, because the shader is incorrect, because I don't do 0.0 here. How do I get these sample the right position? Huh. Ha ha ha. Hmm. Let me see what the issue is if I do like 0.5. So I was getting some interesting offsets. Why is this... Like, so it's not this surface being here. If you look at the like surface below, this is at the incorrect location. It's supposed to be 0.5 blocks on this side. But the normal isn't pointing to the side, it's pointing up on that surface. I don't get how that works. And I gotta try it. This is not gonna fix it, but we will try it. Yeah, this different offset. How do we get you to not fight with yourself? How do we know what surface we're trying to render? It is something to do with the normal. I know that. Should we just round and do 0.5 here? That shouldn't affect anything, really. You know, we get the worst results ever. Or worst results yet. Are the normals incorrect? Are the normals incorrect? No, that would be funny. Yeah, it's same normal for every single surface. Maybe that's the reason. You know, just maybe. Maybe my stuff doesn't want to work when all of our normals are the same. That could be it. How would I tell you to generate your own normals? Region normal maps, maybe? Okay. What about now? Still, everything is the same. I guess I have to make my own normals. Then... Okay, time to copy for myself. I know that I have functions for... like... generating normals. Normal, normal. Generate triangle normals. Here we go. And this is a very general thing. It will just work. Let's go. We need to go to Godot. Godot instance 1, copies from Godot instance 2. There we go. There we go. That should give me... Let's go. We have normals. Yippee. Now, let's see if the shader just works. Yeah, about that. I think I just want to... Now we're here. Oh. And not entirely correct. That's funny though. The decimated cube. I think we after all don't want that. At least there wasn't any Z fighting. And there we go, that's a cube. I wonder if it's like the right way around. Or if it's flipped. That's what I'm wondering. It seems to be that if I try to go inside it, it might be double-faced right now. Which is actually not what we want. We only want one face on each thing. Do that. What? Oh yeah, I've run the main scene instead of this one. Let's see. Oh, it's flipped. Okay. I see. I see. We want to do minus normal instead of plus normal. And now it's not flipped anymore. Yippee! If I go inside, we don't see anything. That's weird though. I could have sworn that it was double-sided before. But anyway, not anymore, at least. I'm actually curious. I really want to see this be the world normal instead. Oh, it's just... Oh, that makes sense, that makes sense. This is defense, these are here, and then block on this side. Yippee! Say that we divide by 16. Let's generate some more interesting voxel data. We want to do... I think we do 0 to 32, and then if random is over 15, voxel still append 0 else voxel still append random. Oh, look at that. That's I don't know why, but this to me is extremely cool. I cannot explain to you why. Oh, interesting. We have some interesting faces at the edges. Well, that's fine. We have voxel data here, I guess. Yeah, it goes like over the edges. Grayscale voxels, but it works. And now we should be able to... Actually, I want to make this a bit... Well, I can easily just change this. I don't need to change anything else. Just need to change that one number. Now we have more sparse voxels. Okay, let's make it even more sparse. 256, I guess. I can just make it like a flat number, like 300. It feels wrong to not do a power of 2, but it's fine. And yippee! We have a bunch of cubes. Actually getting something on the screen, unreal. If we go inside of any of these, then we don't see anything. That's good, so they're not double-faced. If we go here, we do see extra faces. We're not doing like face culling. And I don't think there's a benefit to it either. We could do something like where in the shader we take a look at the next voxel, and if it's also solid, then we don't render. But you know. Now what we need is bigger. Did I do that correctly? I did. Let's hope my GPU doesn't crash. Actually, I really wonder what this will do if the size is incorrect. What do you mean? Is this too big? That's too big. Okay, so we can't do that size. Oh, I mean, this is gonna be incorrect anyway. Oh, what's correct? I'm dumb. Anyway. Okay, incorrect lattice size, go. Oh, we see nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, and also realized that I need to do this here as well. Takes a while to generate the voxel data now. Oh yeah, yeah. That's actually a bit of a bummer now that I think about it. Like, it can't have 1600 in each direction. I need to like break this up into multiple arrays or something. That's fine, I guess. I wonder what the max size for an array is. Oh, what errors are we getting? Let's kill this for now. What, auto memory? What do you mean? We have a bunch of memory. Well, let's just do 160 for now. So I should remove 2 zeros, is that correct? Let's see. Yep. I still want that to be incorrect for now, because I want to see what happens. I forgot how big 160 is, I guess. Oh, okay, so we only like get one side, I guess. You already get frame drops, that's not good. But now we will correct the lattice size. It's still only like... Huh, that's interesting. Everything should be correct. Did I not save this or something? I should have. Is my indexing function wrong? Oh, I'm generating the wrong kind of mesh. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. But it's still just like one slice. What? Excuse me? Let me get some different visuals here. Now we see the entire cube, which is what we want. Go all the way above it. Yep, it is indeed a black cube. But why do we only get one slice of it here? It is so limited. And now we should get everything. Like, everything should be a filled block. Yep. Well, not exactly, I guess. We still only get one slice. Not even... Wait, what? Just get more slice for that. Oh, that doesn't fix it. What? What? If I do 16 by 16 by 16 again, will this work? I will leave that array size as it is currently. Yeah, it just works. What? Okay, let's change the lattice mesh now. One thing at a time. Okay, it still works. We get repeats, but that's kind of to be expected. We get some weird repeats. But I think it's because this lattice size thing is wrong. Now that we do this, we get one slice. What? What is going on? They have to do this or something? It should be in 0, 0 though. So weird. Oh, well, I'm not generating all the data right now, so that might be why. If it works now, I'm gonna be thoroughly confused. Yeah, it's still just one slice. I feel like we're just not transferring all the data. Yeah, because we're supposed to have this much. And we're barely getting started. Let's do 32 cubed then. Wow, double clicked. I just realized I can do this. Actually, I realized, the size being incorrect could fuck things up. Well, what? Or have I baked in 16 as a magic number? I divide by 16 here, but that shouldn't affect anything else except the color. Yeah, exactly. This is 32, 32, 32. Don't tell me that this material has something built in. Yeah, this is null. What? I mean, these numbers don't affect it either. Why are we not transferring everything? Is there a size limit that I'm not aware of? I really feel like there's a size limit, and I'm not being told about this at all. Like, I don't see any error with my code. Like, it just stops. Like, nope, we don't have data for this. Hmm. 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 Yep. I do indeed get this warning. I wish this was highlighted in red. The total size of the uniform buffer for the shader has succeeded. Blah blah blah. The shader may not work correctly. Indeed, I agree. It doesn't work correctly. How would I get around this? I know I have VRAM for this. Like, I just want to give the GPU the voxel data. Bruh. I'm glad I didn't try to, like, integrate my Rust code into this yet. The uniform buffer. What if I don't think a varying buffer would help. It's different, but let's see. If I do this, then okay. Varying with internet might be. Oh, the editor crashed? Let's go. For some reason, editing shaders, Godot doesn't like that. And it can crash the editor. I'm gonna have to contact my good shader friend who knows a lot about shaders. Detox, he's a great man. Lovely man, even. How do I get around this? Like, I literally just am limited. I can't. How much is this? This is actually. Well, 16 cubed the fucking limit. Let's make this 7. I was right on the edge of what is possible. I was right on the edge of what's possible. Actually, now that I think about it, we have a 64-bit integer, I think, for each one. I mean, I don't need to do this. This is the max value can represent. 64 bits, and then we want to do like this. So this is how many bits you need. This is how many bytes you need. 32,000 megabytes. That's, I guess that's the limit here. What is the uniform buffer? And how do we actually translate data? I think you can have meshes that are larger than whatever that is. Do I need to transfer this as a 3D texture instead? Like, I'm pretty sure I can have a 3D texture that is way larger than this. As we look at our Atlas material, we have light data here. This is the sampler 3D. And, well, that's currently 16 cubed, but I'm pretty sure it can be larger. So I might need to transfer this data as a 3D texture. But then the problem is, well, I mean, even now I have the problem, like, how do I only replace parts of the data? So I don't have to, like, resend everything over. I might need to, like, get a direct handle on the GPU on the Rust side or something. No. Anyway, instead of crying, we should try the 3D texture. We're not gonna have a uniform buffer. We're gonna have a, what is it here? A uniform sampler 3D. Oh wait, it's saying total size of the uniform buffer. But I guess samplers are different. Wait, did I? Okay, I just didn't want to let me type. I could say it's the iSampler 3D because, yeah. Anyway, voxel is texture. Then we get the voxels. And then we have local block position. Oof, that was a good sneeze. Then we say, oh yeah, this has to be, this is gonna be a vec3 because, yeah. And this is a bit incorrect. Voxel equals vec3 0 0 0. Then we discard. I guess I'm gonna do this, so it's gonna well, I vec3, that is the thing. We'll just roll with floats for now. Now I have to generate a 3D texture, and luckily I've already baked this cake earlier. This cake has been baked earlier. This here, let's see, what do we want? Size.x, I have size.y, I have size.z. Hello, Elden00. It's going decent. Going decent. Well, it's mostly just dictated by how the code is treating me right now. Yep. But yeah, how are you doing? Also, are you working on your own game, or are you just chilling? Nice. See, we want to return this. And this is for real a voxel data texture. I can show you in a second what I'm actually working on. If I could actually click with this mouse. Let's see. So here, we have some blocks. Yippee. I can place down different things. We have dirt stairs, grass blocks, whatever. Textures made by my friend. Lower level 32. And yeah. This is some basic voxel stuff. I initially planned to make a game about liminal spaces, but I'm thinking that's maybe a bit too difficult, and I decided maybe we should make a parkour game first, because Minecraft style parkour is great fun. But yeah, but this style of rendering, I'm doing naive meshing currently. It's a bit too inefficient, so I'm exploring mesh latticing. Hoping to get some better performance from here. Let's see. Been browsing job listings, but I've got a game that I've been intermittently for a while. Use cross-scrolling platform with Godot just to learn the basics of making games. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna drink some water. I also have to open my window. It's 25 degrees Celsius here. Disgusting. Anyway. I feel you. I feel in the browsing job listings part. And today, actually, in like 3 hours, I'm gonna talk with like some person who's basically figures out government's benefit stuff, and it's like I'm basically gonna go, can I make money without getting fucked? Right? That would be very cool. I guess if I get some temporary gig and I gain some money, but not enough to live with it, I can get fucked. So that's fun. And if I can't do that, then the real plan is just, go work in a grocery store basically, and then do like the online stuff on the side. It's interesting. But yeah. If you have any links to like show off your project, then feel free to drop them in the chat. I will check it out. What is two? Okay, I deleted that by accident, apparently. No, okay. I see what I did. Create 3D voxel texture, and then actually don't want to do that. I'm just gonna say you're this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Like the advice that I've heard is basically to never stop searching. Like if you get a place, then like if you get a job offer from somewhere else, if the pay is worse, then you can kind of assume that you're getting paid well at your current place. But if the pay is a lot better, then it's like, well, you got a job offer at somewhere that pays you better, But I don't know. I'll get back to you on that when I have established a software dev career or something. But honestly, I'm not against like just doing some dumb physical job. Dumb as in doesn't require much like thinking, at least compared to like software dev. And then just do programming on my free time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. What am I doing here? Kinda want to do the same randomization that I was doing before. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see where life takes me, I guess. One of the dream things would be, oh, I'm just gonna make my game and that will generate income. Yippee! But that's very much like, I recognize it being very unlikely. It is not realistic. More realistic is that I do like small contract jobs, and the like personal project is more like, how would I say? Oh, I guess a portfolio. I can just show, hey, I can actually program, you know, and then it's please hire me. Yep. Ba, ba, ba. And friendly range 0 to 3 equals 0. What do we do then? We say color is color 111. Let's see what happens now. Still get just a huge gray cube with nothing interesting in it. What's going on? What is our shader doing? I guess this is not ever like true, even though it should be. Or then we're indexing incorrectly, maybe? What is the size that we're set here? It is 32 cubed right now. I guess 16 cubed for now, just because I know that worked with the array. Yeah. I have the same like mentality on that. It's like you might get income from games at some point, but it's like, you know. That's gonna make something really fucking good, I guess, and then I don't know. This is also something that I've thought about. Like, if you make an actual masterpiece, I don't know how much you have to rely on luck. After that, but if you make something that's like kind of good, then you kind of also have to get lucky. But that might also just be copium. It's like, oh, if I work enough, then I'll get something that's very good, and then success is guaranteed. But yeah, we'll see how life goes. Want to have filter nearest and repeat disable. How did I specify that? Oh, okay. And what else? Repeat disable. Okay, now we have some stuff, but it doesn't really look correct. Interesting. It's blindingly white. I guess that makes sense because I'm doing this. Let's do this again. 0 to 16. And we say if random is 0, then else. Oh, actually, this is fine. I can just keep this like this, and then you just do this. Should be fine. At least if I divide this by 16. We are not fine. Interesting. Well, I don't need this index thing. I'm not using it either. Let's comment it out. I guess the way that I'm getting the position is no longer correct or something. Let's do a manual offset for now. I just realized I need to specify all of them. I just need to specify one, and it has to be a float. And now we get gray cube. If we add 16, we're probably getting a gray cube again. Yep. If we do 0, then we should get some colors on the edge. Hey? Hey? Really? For real? We're just doing that? We're never discarding anything? And now we see nothing. Oh, I launched the main scene, that's why. Okay, now we don't have anything here because these are fully white. But still, this is not correct, to say the least. I wonder if I'm going over the limit even faster. I do wonder. Because these are RGBA values. Let's change the texture format. Let's do this. Can I not statically type like that? What's the name of this enum? Enum format. There we go. Well, now we don't get a block here. Let's change the shader to be the same as before. We get more data? I don't know if we do. No shader editor, yep. No, actually, no. We want to edit the code itself. Color, then we do. Just do random, and then I hope I'm gonna divide the entire color. They seem to be able to. Eh, eh, really? Really? Did we get that little data in there? Let's just try doing 8 by 8. Actually, no. Even smaller. 4 by 4 by 4. I did the classic blunder of not committing when I had the somewhat working version, because I wasn't satisfied with how little it was working. And now I suffered the consequences. Excuse me? Can I see anything? I guess by random chance I'm just not getting anything. 90, more like 4. If we're setting the pixels based on the position, that has to be what's happening. What am I not seeing? I think this is fine. Okay, what am I not seeing here? We're setting the value based on the position, somehow. We are just generating random value and using that. Shader editor? Do you have the answers? This could be just completely incorrect. Didn't seem like it. If I don't do this, what happens? I get this complete white. Makes sense. If I go here, get this. It's the same every time. I don't see anything now. I just realized the size is incorrect. We do get different things, but it's not the right. Something is off. Yeah, we're just using the wrong values somehow. How? Is it this floor? Oh. It is not the floor. That's interesting. What the fuck? The normal should also be correct. I literally just changed this 3D texture and now everything is broken. Oh. Textures are sampled from a range of 0 to 1. There we go. I forgot. texture sampling, 0 to 1. Now we have voxels that we had before. That's great. Let's go bigger. Eventually, I will just... Eventually, I remember that textures are sampled from 0 to 1 automatically. But you've seen the 2D texture errors like this. But have you ever seen 3D texture errors like this? This is so good. This actually looks amazing. Holy shit. I had to like take a screenshot of this. That's so good. Save. Yes. Other side as well. Like, you could use this as an icon for something, I swear. So good. I'm a real photographer, guys. I'm just going around taking pictures. That's so great. Okay, this is the last one. I'll fix it after this. Let's go. Alright. What's the issue? Where did I not change something? Oh, here. Okay. Let me get 32 cube chunk, and it's pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's go bigger. Well, how about 256? Wait, do I even use this lattice size variable anymore? I don't. I literally don't even use that. I guess this should be a const float. I guess like this. Yep. I might have to change to BFX3 later on, but who cares? Hey, and this renders pretty smoothly. I'm not getting any like frame drops or anything. TP is 250, right? So let's go to like 100. Actually, I want to go above. Yippee! We are falling. So this is one lattice. We can display all of these voxels. Right, and to change a voxel on the GPU, we just need to access this array and change the number. So it should be a lot faster. How big can we go? Is now the question. If we go like 1600, will I crash? Let's hope not. It's time for praying that this doesn't crash my computer or the stream. It's gonna generate the data. It's gonna take a while. But this is a realistic test because I am generating the actual 3D texture and then like transferring it and whatever. I just need a way to modify only parts of the texture and for the transfer to only transfer that little part. Actually, I need debug print for this. What do we do here? Yeah. Sometimes, when I see my RAM usage, because I have this on my other screen, sometimes I see the RAM usage climb up, and if it reaches 100, sometimes my computer just crashes. Like, I can see the cursor move, but nothing else works. Right? So that's fun. And one time, when I was doing, well, last stream, when I was doing lattice testing, um, it just overloaded my GPU, and OBS was like, nah, I give up. But, yep. Yeah, I just want to have these so I know what's happening. What was? This is Linux Mint with the like cinnamon desktop environment. Yeah, I was using Windows for the longest time, but then Windows decided that I shouldn't be able to log in to my user account, and it just soft locked the entire system. I was like, bruh, really, really? I did get it quote unquote working eventually by reinstalling Windows, but then I lost all my programs and all the settings. Right? Um, yeah, not fun. I like my voice meter setup and everything. Like all my audio shit was just right. I still don't have the same setup. I haven't bothered, but yeah, really annoying. But after switching to Linux, I've never looked back, except when I get refresh rate issues. That's when I look at Windows like, damn, it does handle this better. But no. Most of the time, Linux is just a blessing for me. Let's go. I love how fast this mesh generates. This just happens instantly. Okay. And now we can see that the image generation will take a while. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Well, this is the perfect time for a bathroom break. So I'll be right back and we will see what happens to my system. uh yeah, here we Okay, this Clearly, I don't have a good sense of time. This is gonna take way too long. Or do I just let it run in the background? My memory usage is fine, surprisingly. I think I just actually let this churn through. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of the text. Oh, and not chat. Anyway, okay. Most of your systems are for KDE. Yeah, something like that. But it's like, it's fine, you know, I can wait. But actually, so this is a thought that I had. Almost forgot this already. I could make like a generalized tool where basically you, how to say, like it gives you the estimate time, you know? It just looks at like how long it's taken so far and just, you know, extrapolates that and just gives you the estimate time. That would be useful. I could just bring it into every project that I make and just abuse it all the time. uh I would actually use that a lot, I think. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think you need to do anything complicated with that. If you really wanted to, you could look at like the pace. It's like, are we accelerating? Are we decelerating? And then, like, you know, adjust based on that. But this, for example, the pace is pretty stable, right? Well, let's see. What am I even going to do with this information? So if I can have 1,600 random cubes in every direction, what does it mean for me? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I guess this is just to calibrate my expectations. Pretty much. Like, if this lags a lot, then it's like, I'm gonna have to try smaller sizes. If this works, then currently the bottleneck is GDScript and like how fast I can generate a, you know, texture. So then I should like move over to Rust. I need to start figuring out all sorts of things. Well, all sorts of things. Basically, just can I just give, like, can I update parts of the 3D texture without updating all of it? That is the question, right? If that is possible, great. That's not possible, eh. Yeah, I also could have made the print just like print the percentage. But sunk cost fallacy kicking in. We're too deep into it now. Now we're like halfway through. I could play Bet and Brutal while we wait, technically. So I've thought about trying that game. I think I think I do that. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the generation going in the background. Let me see. I'm gonna unmute the game audio. I hope this is not too loud, but still audible. It is actually too loud for me. Okay, so my volume control doesn't change what the stream hears. That's good to know. Hello, Nikki. We are waiting on this generation. These menus are smooth. Very nice, very nice. There we go. The scrolling is so slow in this menu though. That's interesting choice. Okay, nice. Good to know. Yeah, but it's also like, if I wanted to be quieter or louder, then I could just use this volume control. I think everything... Practice now, we're just gonna play. Yeah, performance is very nice. Okay, no problems with like the refresh rate. Very good. So I'm on a 144 Hz monitor. Oh, there was a slight stutter when I went underwater. Well, that's fine. We hold space, we continue jumping. Is there any kind of climbing here? No. Guessing we do it here. Take some stuff. This is Death and Brutal. It's a... What? I just pressed... Oh, okay. You literally have like no clip. That's interesting. You can look around like that. We have sneak. I don't think we have sprint though. I need to check. Okay, there is sprint. Imagine trying to play this game without sprint. Sprint is control. Okay, this is gonna be... Did I just change it? Yeah, sprint is Z. Because that's my mouse button. Is this jump possible without sprint? Ugh. It is. It is... What? Okay. Interesting. Well, if you are indeed leaving, have a good one. I don't know if that was purely a pun. Because sprint ends when you jump. That's interesting. Is momentum not a thing? Actually, I can't. I just changed the sensitivity. What was this at? Okay. The menu is a bit wonky. What about the generation? Not done yet. I keep trying to... I don't know what this menu is scuffed now. I keep trying to like use the scroll bar so I don't have to scroll like this. Okay, this is scuffed. I think, okay, you can sprint and keep jumping, but for some reason, if I have sprint on Z, it doesn't work properly. That's interesting. Okay, I don't think you can do anything here. I actually confirmed that. Bye. Okay, I have to scroll down. I'm glad I have free scroll. Okay, stop sprinting when I jump. If we have it on control. It does a sprint jump instead. Wait, is this real? Can I not use Z? Bro. Or is it my mouse that's... It's my mouse. For some... Okay. For some reason, if I give the input via my mouse, then it's screwed up. It's not the game, it's my mouse. Hey, can I click toggle sprint? Okay, I said that menu is smooth, but I can't click on the menus. What? Okay. This could be Proton issues. Oh, debugging process stopped? It launched the game and crashed? Hmm. Hmm. Well, anyway, I'm gonna figure out how I can bet on Brutal later off stream, I guess. That's interesting. Anyway, let's just do like 1,000 each direction. This should go a bit faster. If it doesn't go considerably faster, then yeah. Let's do 500. But I am getting definitely limited by GDScript. So I'm gonna have to start generating the texture on the Rust side and further test out this lattice stuff. Okay. 500 by 500 and performance seems pretty stable. Am I getting some spikes? Let's see. Let's put this like up here like this. Yeah. This feels a bit not completely smooth. Yeah, now the frame rate is dropping. There's like a sweet spot up over there somewhere where the frame rate just drops. If we go inside. It's decent. Oh, there's some pain points in here. If I look this direction, for some reason the frame rate tanks. If I look this direction, it's completely smooth. But I should be at the middle. I mean, that doesn't really... How does... Oh, I'm not at the center, I guess. Just let me show you what I'm actually doing. Like, I'm not meshing in the way that you might... Oh, actually. Yeah, occlusion culling. In short, no. Like, this is one giant mesh, and like the voxels that are supposed to be air, we discard those pixels. Right? I don't know how I would do occlusion culling with this. Maybe... I'm not gonna just try this. I can just try this. Let me bring up the FPS monitor. Put the game up here. It's fine. Yeah, because I started thinking not about the occlusion culling, but like occluding like covered faces with meshing. That's what my mind went to immediately. Yeah. Indeed. There's still some directions here that kind of drop the frame rate, but not as much, I don't think. Okay, that was definitely like a one button solution. Or this direction is still. Huh. Interesting. It is a little more stable right now, I think. But this is also very chaotic terrain. Well, it's literally random. I need to kidnap Flower and make him make this use the generation code. Anyway, what if I let's make it a bit more flat? Yeah, this has to be a vec3 now. Yeah. I this. I don't need to change that. I just need to change this to be a vec3. What was the size that I put there? Yeah, seems to be like some magic directions that when you look in that direction, it just like the game just dies, right? For some reason. Oh wait, actually, let me think. So if we have 15 times 8, that's not much. Wait, that can't be right. Because the chunks in Minecraft are 16 by 16 by whatever the height is. And usually I have my render distance at 8 on this machine. I guess it's like 8 to every direction. I was thinking like it would be 256. I guess 500 is already like more than I would have in Minecraft anyway. I guess. Unless my math is wrong. That's fine. That's not going fast enough. We're reducing this to like 2000. There we go. Now it's going a bit faster. Yeah, that's fast enough. That is indeed fast enough. It's most likely. I mean, I don't know. I was thinking like, how am I gonna implement the render distance? And I might have. I've been thinking about like streaming the voxel data. I might have a set size, on the vertical side. Where are the voxels? Where are the voxels? What? I can't see anything. No. What's wrong? Are these correct? No, these are not correct. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's why. Yeah, I might have a set size for the world where vertically, like if you move up and down, your rendered like area won't change. Like it's a static. But you know, like sideways, you would just stream the world onto view. That seems like a reasonable solution to me. I might do that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm thinking about the older versions. That's what I usually. Okay, why are we not seeing anything? Where are the voxel? Maybe it's because these are not uniform, and somehow I'm messing this up. How would that mess it up? Let's do a smaller discrepancy first. So like 10, 5, and 10. I want to click once. My mouse, please. I'm still blind? Hello? Can we just not... What? Did I accidentally change something? Or is it the Vec3 division that's not working? Now we see something. Okay. We change this to like 11. And change this to 11. We see nothing. What? Is this spun the wrong way around? If I have 11 here. Oh, that should have still worked earlier. Still see nothing. What if I have 11 here? There's something that I don't know that I'm doing wrong. Something ain't right. We can do these. We can't do like non-cube sizes, which is interesting. Oh well. I think I'm gonna figure out the rest next time. This is... Yep. Yep. We're gonna go raid someone. Actually, that is after I do my little ego check. Do we have a big enough raid to go around? Like 2 people or more. Let's see. Oh, 8? This is a surprise. I don't have my viewer numbers on. And it's, I never know. Unless people raid, then I have, like, some kind of an idea of how many people there are. But, that's basically it. We're gonna actually go to Clayman. I've not raided him ever. I don't know if he even knows that I stream. I've been in his streams before. Oh, ad. We're not gonna look at that. If I was not raiding, I would have closed the Twitch tab then and there, because I don't like ads. If you get a pre-roll, you know, stick through it. You'll survive. There's no raid message. Just be nice. You know, don't break the rules. Respect the streamer. I'm live basically every day. You know, nearpatty.com/stream/schedule. You can see the schedule there. This weekend I do have some IRL plans, but I should still be able to stream. But yeah, see you later. Wah.